More to Goffs than meets the eye. When most people travel through the Mojave Desert, they see miles of open desert, an old road, maybe a few old buildings. Keep right on going. But sometimes, places that look the quietest have the most stories to tell. Welcome to the Wayfaring Wirths. Today, we'd like to give you a little glimpse of the places we've been fortunate enough to call home during the first work camping adventure, Goffs, California. And trust me, there's a lot more here than you might expect. At the center of all this is the Goffs Schoolhouse. Built in 1914, this little desert school served children from first grade through eighth grade until the school closed in 1937. But it wasn't only a classroom. Out here in the Mojave, the schoolhouse became a gathering place for the community. And that was the beginning of this story. Goffs has seen the railroad, the rise of the realignment of Route 66, mining, ranching, and even thousands of soldiers training in the desert during World War II. Today, pieces of the stories are scattered throughout the museum grounds, old vehicles, mining equipment, railroad history, and some things that might make you stop and wonder, what in the world did they use that for? We're going to save those stories for another day. And the fact that we were able to experience this place today didn't happen by accident. People dedicated their lives to preserving the history of the Mojave Desert. One of the most important was Dennis Casebeer, who, whose work helped preserve not only the schoolhouse, but an incredible collection of Mojave Desert history. The schoolhouse itself was once badly vandalized and deteriorating. Eventually it was restored, and today it once again resembles a schoolhouse that stood here more than a century ago. Now, we could walk you around the entire property and tell you what everything is. We could even take you inside, which you are, and explain everything you're about to see. Where's the fun in that? We'll give you a peek, just enough to get you curious, because inside these walls and throughout the grounds are stories that are much better experienced standing right here, in the place where that actually happened. So if your travels ever bring you to historic Route 66, or you're exploring the Mojave Desert, just drive past Goffs, come see it, walk the grounds, step inside the schoolhouse, ask some questions, and discover the rest of the story for yourself. And while we're living and work camping here, we'll share a few more of the stories with you along the way, just not all of them. This is the Wayfaring Wirths, and we'll see you out there.